Hi there, sign of Aquarius. So this is a retake for you, asking that your spirit guides and your angels help us as we get messages for your next 48 hours here, Aquarius. The messages that are coming in, we want them to be pure and true to you. Really quick, I'll explain how I do reversals because that does play a big role in the reading. I just view reversals when I look at them as something to be accentuated by that card. That card needs extra attention. That's why it would be put in the reverse. That's right. So I don't automatically go to like it's the opposite. It just depends on the reading, guys. So with that being said, clearing the energy, and then asking again for your angels and your spirit guides to join us so we can get messages for Aquarius and their most high. All right, Aquarius. What messages do you have for Aquarius, Spirit? $15, 555. I would expect that whatever cloud this commotion is, even if it appears to be chaos at the moment, its plan is to move you somewhere where you will like the scenery better. Sometimes these big things have to happen in order for something else to happen. And most of the time, sometimes it's things that we didn't really want that lead us into very good directions in life. So you can't really judge this dust devil. Whatever this chaos is, whatever dust has been kicked up, either maybe we can't see that great, but I think that's telling you to stay within your heart space. Keep your heart open. Dust devil, it says you're moving out of stagnation. So just be open to what that looks like for you, and try not to judge it as good or bad. But just a transition. A lot of things are really transitions. Dust devil. And the reason it says the devil energy here is, well, it could be a Capricorn, or it could be part of chaos being part of the plan. I know that sounds like something probably you don't want to hear, though. I love this picture. It's a little creepy because the peacock feathers are on the crow. It kind of looks like little holes, and I'm one of those people that doesn't really like the little holes all over something. But I can say that this is you needing to have pride in your esoteric wisdom. Pride in the things that you just inherently know. This is the perfect storm that's brewing. These two together, I mean, one, it's like, this is what this is right here. It is the perfect storm. So remain at your core, because 4-4 usually shows up for me, one, to let you know that you're supported, you're protected, like while you do whatever it is that you're doing. And it feels like this spiral, this perfect storm is what's needed in order to form almost like a new galaxy here. A new place for you to explore. Moving out of stagnation. Still, the skies are really dark in both of these. So I would expect there to be a lot of doubt of whether this is the right path, but it is. It is. Everything has this meaning and purpose, and sometimes it appears to us as chaos because it relates to us on a quantum way. Past, present, and future. And different directions or dimensions. No, that's too many. If it's meant to come out again, it will. Stars in the sky, which I was being drawn to the stars in the sky here. Aquarius, this is like your energy, the star. Stars in the sky, limitless possibilities. Because it came out like that, that means you're going to have to be open to how things mend or bridge together for you. Open to different possibilities of the way something can be worked out. And I feel like that something is just fated for you. Something is just fated for you. And it will happen no matter what here. No matter what. Stars in the sky. Limitless possibility. Don't let your own, even good expectation can be a limitation sometimes when we don't really know the whole present, past and future all put together. It tells a different story. Whoop. It tells the bigger perspective story. And look at that blue. Really dark blue. Navy blue. Deep diver diving into a task. Diving into a task. Netcaster 42. Preparations come to fruition 42. Feast of plenty, choices and their consequences, and dances on one foot. It's a balancing act. So that's about a decision. Number 9, a balancing act, but also 9 associated with something coming to fruition. Truly moving out of stagnation is that's a big emphasis on what's going on with your reading. Feast of Plenty, Choices and Consequences is a card that talks about if there's something that you wish you could have made a different decision, or if you could have made, done something a little bit different, that you would, but not to worry about it, because there's plenty of experiences out there to experience. Sometimes when we're stuck in one that doesn't feel so great, it's easy to get kind of stuck there. And just not want any more experiences. But this is a balancing act. You may be very, very busy juggling many things at one time. Possibly juggling like a lot of emotional things at one time. That can be what it's talking about too, like emotions, emotional. One more time. I'll cut them. The Lovers in reverse. Yeah, that's okay. So that's that choices and consequences. It's the energy of somebody that made a decision when there was a big crossroads in life, and you feeling like that decision, something was a mistake about it, or something was a poor judgment, like poor judgment call on that. Could be Gemini energy that you're talking about, but something definitely needs healing still with the 4 of Swords. Healing a situation. There's the Crow with a trinket, with a necklace. The Black Cat. And the 4 Swords pointing up. Really to kind of stay away from this figure right here. Like, stay away from this because it's taking a time out. Then we have the 8 of Wands in reverse as a challenge. So it is about, like, more attention gets put to this card. So there's more attention that needs to be put on communication. how the communication is. Stick that over there. Opening up lines of communication. The Nine of Wands is the energy of perseverance and just one of not giving up. Even if you feel like you've been injured and disassociated with yourself. See with the cuts. Wounded, but still standing, even in little pieces. That could be Sagittarius energy also, by the way, coming out. Past energy is Page of Cups in the reverse. This is really looking at a situation as not hopeful. Like, I don't think something's going to work out. It didn't look like somebody could take very good care of themselves. The Queen of Cups in the reverse is like needing attention to be put to taking care of oneself. What you put in your body, what you eat, what you drink. Being open to more love. So this could be like really not understanding emotions very well, or not in touch with your own heart very well. The Four of Wands is reminding me of coming back down to the roots of it, or coming back to your roots. The Four of Wands here is an Aries energy, and it is one of an accomplishment, and you have 4-4 again in your reading. See, 4-4, 4-4. So something is being revealed to you here, that it's like something is a milestone met, a great accomplishment, something that maybe you did with somebody else, or it was encouraged by a group of people. Could be big time commitment, could be marriage, could be buying a new house, it could be moving, it could be anything like that, big, something big. Purchase of a house. Ten of Swords in the reverse is reinventing oneself, and in this context, healing and possibly rehab to take better care of the body and exercise and stuff like that. The Queen of Wands is being bold and brave and daring is what it's taking, along with this Nine of Wands energy too, to not give up. Bold, brave, taking really good care of themselves, kind of maybe wearing a mask for what they do or whatever skills they have. There's the Empress energy as the hope. That's good, because what you think about comes about, so you kind of want that. That's everything has this Midas touch. How pretty to it. It's bringing in, this Empress energy is coming with the perfect storm. It will create something. And we'll do 2 for the outcome. 7 of Cups and the 5 of Swords. You have many options. There's something that feels rather like confrontational, but easily overcome. There is a feeling like there's conflict, but somebody wasn't seeing clearly at the time. And maybe that's causing some conflict with us and how we feel, what we believe, what stories we choose to believe too. 5 of Swords could make me think that you're being pulled into different directions regarding somebody else's choices here, possibly. Or you could be representing the 7 of Cups energy. We've got Scorpio energy. That is your energy, Aquarius. And then the Queen of Cups is Cancer energy. That would be Libra energy. And the 9 of Cups is coming out. So ultimately, a wish granted. Oh, that's a really good card. All right. So let's see. Let's see what the 4 of Swords is healing. What are we healing? King of Wands energy, Leo energy, what somebody is building, or persistence in building something, continually healing. or having a time out, but something eventually it's built upon after a lot of investment here, and it pays off. Tell me about reinventing yourself, or oneself. This is how you are, what you were feeling like. And there's the Ace of Pentacles. So whatever they're doing, whatever you're doing for money or your pentacles is going to turn out really great. You're like reinventing yourself on this level, on this material realm, possibly like the getting security and stuff for the family and things like that. So tell me about the Queen of Cups here. Finally, the truth comes in about how somebody's been taking care or not taking care of themselves, possibly. And that truth gives a different spin on a victory here. Nice. You got 2 aces. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. What's this skill or this ability? Well, here's a careless decision or something, somebody who was careless, immature, or wild at the time. And there's the Leo energy strength card. And there's the Cancer chariot in reverse. Something not moving somewhere because someone didn't have the confidence to make better judgment calls, better decisions. And this is from somebody from your past. Somebody that comes in and out of your life, possibly. Like I said, it could be something that's just not moving forward at the moment. And why? What's the Four of Wands? What's this accomplishment with the Four of Wands? Okay, after the Three of Swords, I feel like, because it landed here, I feel like this is about still holding on to some kind of painful situation that involved a few groups of people, not just like one. And it seemed like a not so hopeful situation. But I feel like if you practice on not bringing that energy with you, you can attain that. You can actually beat that goal. All right, so a wish granted. Nice. Why the Seven of Cups? Okay, I wasn't seeing clearly enough to making changes, and didn't feel like this person was really changing, but there is a persistence to this card. It may not be happening now, quote, but there is some kind of change that's coming in really swiftly here when you're ready, or when somebody is seeing something clearly. Tell me about the Five of Swords. Seven of Swords. Feeling deceived by somebody, or feeling like somebody had to sneak around. Oh. Waiting for somebody, possibly waiting for somebody to come back from a journey, or waiting for your ships to come in. Like I say, Nine of Cups is here too. There's the Hermit energy. Finding maybe even a new you with this Hermit, doing your research, doing your own study, and finding you, the star, within yourself, within that time with you. Emperor energy here. Brokenhearted over some kind of issue with authority, possibly, or brokenhearted that it's taken to this point to have a strategy to move forward, I feel like. Maybe Aries energy, maybe Piscean energy. Tell me about the Empress. But see, preparations come to fruition. No more waiting. Something about the Pentacles is going to help to get things moving. This could be stifled travel plans, or like stopping a move, not being that confident to make a move. And then this is that confidence or braveness to make a move coming in there. And Page of Wands is on the bottom, so good news card. It looks good. It looks good, Aquarius. That's what I've got for you all. Join me on TikTok for your extra oracle. And remember, I have readings available if you want one. Sending you love and light.